in Ithaca, New York. Happy Monday to you. I hope you had a great Independence Day weekend for everybody here in the United States. Hope you had a great 4th. Let's see, what did we do? Hung out on, Saturday morning, and then we went over to our friend's house. They got a little cottage by the lake, so they had a little get together over there, which was fun. And then yesterday, hung out with my brother and nephews. So fun weekend over here, and I hope you had a good weekend as well. Let's get this thing kicked off. Well, I didn't know I was in drop D. I forgot. So let's do grudges that the demons lack. How about that one? That one seems like a good one here to kickstart this Monday. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Kevin. Great to see you. Welcome to Coffee Music number 1893. Let's get it. Moving through the streets at 12:30. Mama says to watch yourself, with the dirty demons all right behind, trying to get you in good time. Yeah, you're moving slow, heavy on your back, carrying grudges that the demons lack. Yeah, they just come up doing that job, looking for your soul to rob. Can't you see through your holy eyes as the sun begin to rise? Yeah, you're losing everything along the way, on your way to a brighter day. Oh, is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? Is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak it shivers in the breeze? Oh, and you let it how you let it don't you know you let everything fly away? Now you ain't got no great disguise, pulling off the collar to cover your eyes. Yeah, you're moving slow, heavy on your back, carrying grudges that the demons lack. Oh, is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? Is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? And you let it how you let it don't you know you let everything fly away? Grudges that the demons lack. Good morning to you. Great to see you. Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? We got Richard Weed in here. We got Kevin. We got Nate. We got Jake. We got Carlos. We got Duderish. Good morning to you. How's it going? Kathy Weed. Good morning to you. And we got Neil in here. Good afternoon to you. Hope those who celebrate had a good Independence Day. It has been a little bit warm in parts. And how was the sailing weekend? This weekend was the big sailing weekend, right, Neil? Good morning to you. We got to talk boots of the day. What are your boots of the day? Let me know in the live chat. Here are my boots of the day. Rolling with some Tony Lamas. Gotta love these Tony Lamas. This is the 6250. Just a classic boot all around. Whatever kind of boot. Good for those days where you don't really know what to expect. It's got that spectacular shrunken shoulder bull hide on the foot and the counter. Comes up about 12 inches tall, about a 1.5 inch heel here, and a leather outsole. So these are awesome vintage Tony Lamas that I'm going to be rocking today. Looks like it might rain, looks like it might stay cloudy, who knows. So those are a good pair of boots just to wear when you're not sure what it's going to be like, as far as I'm concerned. 4th was fun. Great get-togethers on both Saturday and Sunday. So I hope you had a good 4th as well. Caught some fireworks around the lake. Of course, it seems like every other lake house does its own fireworks. So around the lake, it's like if there isn't even any planned fireworks, because I think they did it on Friday, which probably was for the best. Taganic down there. They always have their organized fireworks. It's probably for the best because the 4th did get pretty windy on the lake, and I don't know if it would have been able to make it work. Richard Weed going with those Justin Bay Apache boots today. Nice. Is that the 2253? Kevin got some basic R. Watsons in burgundy. Great color. And Duderish going with those Jim Greens today. And Kathy Weed, also some Justin Bay Apaches. Neil says the sailing was good, being out on the water for 3 days in a row. The weather didn't get the message, though, and it was wet for 3 days. But you did have a strong breeze, especially over Saturday and Sunday. Well, I'm glad you had the breeze, at least. Oh, man. But I'm sorry that it didn't end up being nice and sunny for you, because I know those days out on the water are perfect when it's sunny or just a little overcast. Hey, Tiller, how's it going? Good to see you down under in Australia. Good evening to you, we should say. It's got the J-toe. Nice. You want Mountain Dew, Carlos? I think we could do that. So yes, it's the 2253. I wore my 2253s, the vintage version, this weekend. And if you want to see the video for that, I just put it up last week. In the Boots and Ballads bunkhouse. Head on over to jeremiahcraig.com/membership, and you can watch the vintage Justin 223 video. But I also got in a new pair, so we'll be able to do some comparisons in the bunkhouse as well. So fun stuff happening in the Boots and Ballads bunkhouse, including tonight. We're going to be talking to Thomas Barrett, Siller Boot and Shoe, for the silver and gold level members of the Boots and Ballads bunkhouse. We're going to be talking about dog damage to cowboy boots, because he just fixed up some dog damage boots that I sent him from one of my friends around here. So she's going to get her boots back once, I guess, this week, once we're done with this. And I'll also put up part of that conversation on YouTube. But if you want to see the whole thing and even talk to Thomas Barrett of Siller Boot and Shoe, join the bunkhouse, and I'm going to be sending out that invite today. Here's Mountain Dew. There's a big holler tree down the road here from me, where you lay down $1 or two. Then you go round the bend. When you come back again, there's a jug full of good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew. And them that refuse it off you, I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Now, my Auntie June bought some brand new perfume. It had such a sweet smelling pew. But to her surprise, when she had it analyzed, it was nothing but good old Mountain Dew. Then there's my Uncle Nort, he's sawed off and short. He measures about 4'2", but he thinks he's a gent when he gets in my pants of that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew. And them that refuse it off you, I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Now the preacher rode by, he had a tear up in his eye. He said his wife had been down with the flu. He thought that I ought just to send him a quart of that good old Mountain Dew. So I went to see my brother Bill. He's got a still up on the hill where he runs all the gallons through. All the buzzards in the sky get so drunk they can't fly from smelling that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew. And them that refuse it off you, I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, they call it that old Mountain Dew. And them that refuse it off you, I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with some good old Mountain Dew. Oh man, little Mountain Dew. Good morning to you. How's it going? Smack Daddiest. Cheers to you. Oh. You got one big fire in Eastern Oregon. Not fun. Damn, stay safe out there. That is not fun. It was caused by fireworks? Ah, jeez. Bummer. Whew, good morning to you. Thank you, Sam. Good morning. Cheers to you. Micah is rocking the Moonshine Spirits brown suede snip toes today. Oh, it wasn't from fireworks? Good. HM Blades Outdoors. Good to see you. Good morning. Thank you for coming through. Well, I'm glad that you're here now. DMD, good to see you. I had this song on my mind this morning, so I'm going to play one more. And we're going to call it Lots to Do Today. Neil says, how much fair food did we get Levi's kids to eat? It actually wasn't too bad. We were at a little arcade on top of Canisius Lake called Minahans. Me and Levi used to go there all the time as kids, so I'm really happy to see it's still around. So they got an arcade, they got putt-putt, they got go-karts. So we did all the stuff, and we were doing so much stuff, all they really wanted was French fries. So Brenda and I were happy, though, because it's in the Rochester area. So we were able to get some garbage plates. We hadn't had garbage plates in forever. And if you're not familiar with what a garbage plate is, it's pretty much only in the Rochester area, like an hour's radius. Maybe even just 40 minutes radius of Rochester, New York. They got this thing called a garbage plate. And basically what it is, the first version is French fries, mac salad, and then you have 2 hamburgers or cheeseburgers, And then on top of that, you get the special meat sauce. So it's like a hot sauce with meat in it. It makes the whole garbage plate. Like, you need that to have a garbage plate. And you smother the top of it. So it's just this pile of food with 2 hamburgers on top of French fries and mac salad. And then you put the hot sauce on top of it, the meat hot sauce. And then you put mustard and onions and stuff on it, on top of it too. You can't get them in Ithaca. So we were up there and Brandon noticed that they had the garbage plates. So I was like, let's do it. So we both got garbage plates. Gluten doesn't agree with her as much as it agrees with me, if it can agree with anybody. So she got hers with baked beans instead of mac salad, which is also a great combo. But we were so hyped to get our garbage plates yesterday. If you visit again, Neil, we'll get you set up with a garbage plate. We'll get you set up. Good morning. Hope everybody had a happy 4th. Let's get to this last song this morning. Great to see you guys. Thank you for joining me here on Coffee Music number 1893. This song is called One Shot, and it's about an old myth, I guess, about where the name shot of whiskey or shot of any alcohol came from. It's said that in the Old West, you used to be able to trade a .45 caliber bullet for a shot of whiskey. And you could use it as currency just because the .45 caliber bullet was so popular. But it could only be a .45 caliber bullet that you'd be able to trade for some whiskey if you didn't have any money on you. So I wrote this song using that idea and also using the characters from Tombstone. So it's told from the perspective of Doc Holliday. One shot. I coming off the trail with Wyatt, Bat James, and Virgil, and we were thirsty for some whiskey, but had not a penny to our names. My boots were too dusty and my muscles too tired to sit with some inbreds and lie through my teeth for a few card games, so the other 4 boys got a table and I moseyed on up to the bar. They often joked there was more silver on my tongue than in all of Tombstone. I said, barkeep, we came in only with our guns and good looks. We ain't good with the broom, ain't good with the books, but a drink would liven up our weary bones. What do you say? He said, empty your wheel gun out on the bar and we'll see how many rounds there are. Yeah, 1 shot for 1 shot, and I only deal in 45s. 1 shot for the whole lot, and that leaves you with 1 shot for your life. But I looked at the bullets, but I looked longer at the bottle. As much as I hated to part with those 5 rounds, life's for taking chances. So I told the boys we had a deal and they all came up for their drinks. Then my eyes stopped at the stairs and Big Nose Kate and I were exchanging glances. Last time I saw her was when the Rangers took me from her bed, but she helped me escape before they could put a rope around my neck. She walked on over to where the mouth breathers were playing. One spouted a curse at her. I guess they weren't playing with a whole deck. I said, you got 1 shot to apologize, or I'll put 1 shot between your eyes. 1 shot for 1 shot, and I only deal in 45s. 1 shot is all you got. You got 1 shot for your life. Then he said something dumb like he don't apologize to whores. So I figured he was asking for all the things that would come next. I still had my whiskey in my hand when he reached for his gun. But he was all wrist and it's all hips, so I kept my word a la tete. Then I was empty, but I hadn't spilled a drop. His friend made a move, I was quick to my knife. He knew he'd been beat by the shine of the blade. I finally drank and said, give me your bullets, and I'll let you leave with your life. Well, Before he ran, he let them fall to the ground. And I bought the boys and Kate another round. One shot for one shot, and I only deal in a 45s. One shot is all you got. You got one shot for your life. Yes, alright, now one shot, one shot. One shot. That one's off my album, Life is for Taking Chances. You can hear that one on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and everywhere else. Whew. Love you guys. All right. Sounds fun. I'll definitely take a listen to that band. HM, appreciate you. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Diane. Appreciate you. Thank you. Definitely. All right. It's time to get out of here. You know how we do it. Kick ass, take names, have a little fun while we're at it. Love you guys so much. If you're interested in more content, you can always go to jeremiahcraig.com/membership and sign up for the Boots and Ballads Bunkhouse. Extra videos over there. Extra coffee and musics on Friday over there. We do giveaways. Trying to make it a monthly thing. And I do have this month's July giveaway all lined up. It's that backpack that I released a video on last week. And also, tonight, I'm going to be talking with Thomas Barrett of Siller Boot and Shoe Repair in Montana, and he's going to be on a Zoom call with the silver and gold level members tonight, and we're going to be talking about dog damage to cowboy boots, like how to fix the cowboy boots when they're all chewed up by a dog. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So I'm going to be sending out that invite, and I will see you there. Love you guys so much. Kick ass, take names, have a little fun while we're at it, and I'll see you tomorrow on Instagram. Cheers. Have a good one. Woo, let's do it.